rule of law. And these are the reasons Kenyans are saying William Ruto must go. The country needs to come back to its sanity so that we can have a better country, well managed by people who understand what it means to have a constitution, to have a law, and the supremacy of parliament, and the freedom of, the three departments of government, executive, parliament, and judiciary. I thank you.
Yeah, once again, I want to stand with my fellow senators and say that I was shocked to see a meeting being called at 7:30, a PG meeting being called at 7:30. And I wrote on the same platform and asked, what is the urgency about the meeting? Why can't we do it tomorrow with enough notice for every member of Azimio to be around to come and hear what you are coming to tell us? And I remember two of our members called me and told me to come back, which I could not because I was already in Machakos, and they were calling me for a meeting at 7:30 in Nairobi at the Senate, which we did not know about it the whole day. I want to say what was done yesterday is wrong and unacceptable. Sifuna has been removed unlawfully, and this gives Sifuna even mileage to continue leading in Linda Mwananchi. And Sifuna, I want to encourage you and tell you, even being removed in that position gives you better opportunity to continue fighting for the citizens of this country. And you have a greener pasture and a greater future ahead of you. Keep on pushing. And Azimio members who are in opposition, I want to encourage us to continue pushing, because this Kenya needs a change. And that change is coming, because Parliament should have their freedom to work and serve mwananchi with liberty, not being controlled from State House. Thank you.
Yeah, for those who want to know, this is the message that was sent. The message is very clear here. It reads, "Dear Senator," it was sent to my phone at 17:45 hours. It says, "Dear Senators, I wish to inform you and invite you to our PG as senators at 7:30 p.m. today, the 15th, at my office in the Senate. The party leader will join us too. Please keep time." That's Olekina. Muma says, "Please share the agenda." Beth Thiengo writes and says, "Leader, kindly accept my apology." Olekina says, "Agenda will be shared in the meeting." Sifuna writes to Olekina, what is so urgent that it cannot wait for tomorrow? We had already left Parliament, just give members proper notice. Christopher Sige writes, "You can only be told once you are in the meeting, secret society style." Then you find here Senator Kawindu, my sister here writes, "How do you call a meeting for 7:30 p.m. at 17:45? Can the meeting be held tomorrow?" That the world goes quiet from that point. This morning, Senator Beth Siengo writes, "Good morning, team. What was the agenda of yesterday's meeting, and what were the resolutions? In any case, if it was about leadership replacement, my humble request is that you do it when everybody is in." Now, that's what transpired on the wall. So basically what happened is that it was a clandestine move, because it's a fact that senators allied to the broad-based and the two-term formation went to meet the president at State House from around noon. And when they came back straight to Olekina's office. That's when they were sending out this message. So they clearly acted on instructions from State House, because they all came back from there to the office here. But some of us who felt we should not miss the opportunity to object decided to come back to town and be available in that meeting. And what went on, first of all, I think we have 31 senators in Azmi, 31 in total who are in the minority side. The standing orders require that a half, more than half, or a simple majority, 50 plus 1, a simple majority makes decisions as to what, makes decisions concerning the leadership of the side. Now, 31 divided by 2 is to get at least more than half. You need about 16 senators. So only 21 senators stand up, and out of the 21, only 10 appended their signatures to the motion to remove Sifuna. Some of us resisted. We demanded the results to be taken and minuted. They refused. They said that the election is a creeping election. It will continue past the meeting, which resulted in resistance. So we resisted, and as far as I'm concerned, we tore up the papers. We tore up the voting papers, and so there was no result. There are no results. So here we are today, being told that changes have been effected. In fact, this is not about Sifuna. It's about institutions of this country. There's absolutely no way that the Senate can be captured in such a dramatic manner whereby the very leadership of the minority side spearheads the killing of the House. These are the people who are sitting on the oversight committees, except for my brother Osoti, who heads one.
And they want to remove him.
Yeah, they want to remove from the oversight committee and that. So I think this thing is an invitation to war. And there has to be a fight. It is not going to end up like this. There's going to be a fight, and it will be a very strong fight to make sure that the Senate remains, the minority side of the Senate remains autonomous from the government. We cannot be reduced to an appendix of the government. And so we are preparing to take action that will clarify the law and make sure that whatever is happening, for whatever reasons, is arrested, and we make sure that we evict Olekina from the seat of whip. We evict Mazayo from the minority leadership. We evict Eddie Okech from the seat that's taken over from Sifuna. We reinstate Sifuna, and we get new other people to sit on the minority side, so that even if we are 2 or 3, we command the respect we deserve. But the reality of the matter is that right now, the wing in the Senate, people who are saying 2-term outnumber those who are saying 1-term. Those who are saying 1-term outnumber those who are saying 2-term. The people who are supporting the broad-based government are in a minority. The majority, even on the majority side, plus the minority side, most of us are out of the broad-based government because it is unconstitutional as far as we are concerned. And 2, we cannot even imagine Ruto serving another term in this country. Given the disastrous manner in which he has run the republic, we can't even imagine seeing Ruto serve a second term in this country. So the reality is that there's going to be a fight, and we're going to assert our position. we are going to join forces with those people who are like-minded who are in UDA to join us so that we can take over the house and run the house the way it is supposed to be run. So thank you very much.